But Rose did not score really the last almost 18 minutes of that half. And he had 3 turnovers, had 6, in fact, turnovers the entire first 5 games of the tournament, but 3.5 tonight.
Well,
here's Rose, Billy, from the floor.
Jim, what you can see here is a lack of activity, more so than what he is shooting. He's got to get the ball in his hands. I think the adjustment for him is not to set screens.
Tournament.
And the 2 championships that Kansas has won. In '52, they had a big lead over St. John's. And remember, it was 50-50 in that Kansas-Oklahoma special game that Danny Manning pulled off.
Never forget it, 20 years ago tonight. Rose gives it up to Dozier and the dunk.
And there was Rose making his move without a solid screen. Nice job by Anderson.
Forcing the turnover right off the leg of Chalmers. Memphis with that. Chalmers with a 3 on the wing. That's wide and long.
And coming right back the other way.
Anderson looking back for Rose, who wants it with a burst. And a lob. And the lead.
And you know what? Dorsey took the ball out of the basket there and held it. Gave a chance for all of his teammates. Boy, this was just great action. Beautiful lob that time without drawing the charge. See, Dorsey, he catches the ball, walks with it up court a little bit, and gives his team a chance to go back court on defense. Experienced man tonight, and Kahn delivering as he has throughout this tournament.
With the tough pass taken away, here comes Rose. Will he score at long last? No, it rattles on him. Puts up a wild shot, and it's Memphis clearing.
Good crossover dribble.
Takes off this time, and he's in the books with a basket for the first time since 16.5 minutes. Robinson defending. They triple team him. Douglas Roberts gave it up quickly. Back to Rose baseline, and he's got another basket.
There's that power move inside.
As we move under 9 minutes on the night we try to identify the nation's best. Dozier, whistle, basket counts, and he can tie it at the line.
That was Chop.
Rose, 3. He's warming up. Look out.
Now, what is so great about that in the last 2 possessions, John Calipari's team did a great job recognizing the defense that was being played and took advantage.
Now with 7.5, 10 on the night. For the Tigers, Memphis and Woods. Well, this young man, Derrick Rose, talking to John Calipari. He's starting to warm up in this second half. Coach Cal had read an article recently on Tiger about his God-given talents, his mental toughness, how he wants to be in that last group the last day with the last putt to win. And he handed it over to Derrick Rose and said, "This is my vision of you. You could be the Tiger of basketball." And he's starting now to warm up here as Memphis has come back in this half to lead by a couple. Kansas had a tough time getting the ball inbounds.
And Jim, you notice why he's loosening up is they're not setting screens for him anymore. They're letting him just drive on his own. Nice steal.
That was Anderson reaching in. Kansas almost able to get it right back. But again, it's Rose. Pull-up shot, and he's good again.
Again, he's keeping the ball in his hands now, becoming difficult to guard.
That's Rose. Hey, from Rose for a second. Now Rose with 5 on the shot clock. He's got Jackson on him. He's going to step back, take the 3. Chasing it down, it's Dozier. They get a new 35. Rose in the lane, and yes!
How often do we see that young man use his upper body to shield the defender and then clear a space for his own shot? Not many guards can do that.
Timeout, Kansas. Rose is going to the line. He's got 14, 11 in this half.
Jim, look at how he uses that body basically to take on the defensive push against him and then clears space for his own shot.
All in the last 7 minutes.
And Rose and Douglas Roberts against UCLA, 11 for 12 from the foul line and 9 for 11 from the foul line.
Those 2 shot all of their free throws. In the game on Saturday, we got 3 on the shot clock. Rose.
Gotta get the shot up quick.
Over Jackson. Banks it home. There is the shot of the tournament.
I don't know if he called bank on that one because Jackson's hand was right in his face. He had to alter the shot.
2 stretch here for the Tigers. Absolutely brilliant. Rose, can he do it again? Can he? Bouncing out, but Dozier comes flying in. Tough pass saved by Rose.
And Rush was right there defending
him off the glass, down to 2.
And Rose tells everybody get out of the way. He wants the ball in his hands.
Rose is a player who's made his last 13 free throws here at the Final Four. What will Rose do at the line? Douglas Roberts had been so solid throughout the tournament, but here under pressure, he's missed his last 3. Rose has made his last 13. Going back to Saturday's game at the line.
Jim, we talked about it all the time. They weren't concentrating in regular season. Then they started to concentrate, but they didn't have to concentrate under pressure. This is a big deal right here for this freshman.
Kansas just used its last timeout.
He backed off as well.
Wow.
Look at where his feet are compared to where he released the shot. He's back 1.5 feet.
It's called pressure. He's got one more, and Kansas, at the very least, will have a shot to tie it with 10.8 seconds.
Stayed with that one.
Kansas has made only 2 threes on the night. They must make one here to extend the game. Collins driving, almost lost the handle. Chalmers for the tie. Got it with 2 seconds.